Hello everybody and welcome back to the Faithful TV. We're back with our weekly loan roundup after a short break during the international period. We'll round up a bumper set of fixtures in the Championship and League One. We'll look at a bit into Europe, see how our loanees doing there, and round it all up and see what we're looking forward to this coming week. So just to kick things off, we'll get it out of the way. Tom Cleverley, good old TC23, didn't play this week, obviously because Aston Villa played United in the Premier League. So he sat out watching on from the stands for the Reds' 3-1 win. Into the Championship and Derby with Jesse Lingard, as was reported, they've really been in and out of form. A couple of months ago, they were really looking strong towards the top of the table, looking like they were going to get promoted to the Premier League. And they've really hit a sort of stuttering form. They played top of the table Watford on Friday night with a 2-2 draw for Jesse Lingard. And then finally, on Easter Monday, they got a 2-0 win against Wigan, which sort of consigned Malky Mackay to losing his job. It's quite important for Derby that really got their playoff chances back on track. It was 7 games they'd had without a win, and so really sort of trying to pressure on late surge into those playoff promotion places. Also, we've got Saidi Yanko and Ben Amos playing for Bolton. Ben Amos has played in the 1-1 draw on Saturday with Blackpool, and Saidi Yanko played in the 3-0 Bolton win against Cardiff on Easter Monday. Adam Bogdan, the Bolton first row keeper who was out injured whilst Ben Amos was playing, is now fit again, so perhaps we'll see a slightly less frequent appearances for Ben Amos now as their first choice keeper is back fit, but it's up to him. If he can prove himself, I guess he'll get more game time. Another keeper who's had a really good period of form is Sam Johnstone with Preston League One. Back-to-back clean sheets for him. 3-0 win at Bradford and 1-0 against Rochdale. They're really sort of strong, cementing their position in second place, looking good for automatic promotion up to the Championship for next season. Not so good though in League One for Barnsley and Ben Pearson. The young midfielder has had 2 successive defeats, 3-1 against Colchester and 2-0 against Sheffield United. That's really sort of crushed any sort of glimmering hopes they might have had of sneaking into the playoffs. And are sort of 6 points adrift, so really require a big turnaround for them if they wanted to secure that and try and get into the Championship for next season. Since we've last had a video, it was Reece James was sent on an emergency loan to the end of the season with Huddersfield Town. They're struggling in the Championship, so a 2-1 win at Ipswich, who are in the playoffs, really sort of boosted their survival prospects, and a 1-1 draw with Sheffield Wednesday, who incidentally Will Keane is still out injured. Whether or not he'll be returning for the games of the weekend or it's another couple of weeks, we'll have to wait and see what goes on with that. Heading into Europe, we'll start with Real Madrid, as we always do. Our duo there, Guillermo Varela, after 4 defeats in a row for the Real Madrid youth team, 2 successive wins, 5-1 and 2-0, so they're now 6th in Segunda B. Probably be a bit frustrated. They were really sort of commanding the league. They were top for a couple of weeks. But obviously, if they can win, they can sort of get their form back on track and hopefully replicate something that's been doing and happening for the first team. So it's been widely reported Real Madrid absolutely thumped Granada at the weekend, 9-1. Former Cristiano Ronaldo scored 5 goals for the first time in his career. And young little P, as they call him, Javier Hernandez, he did come on for the final half an hour, but he couldn't get a goal. Kind of sums up the experience he's having at Real Madrid. During the international break, he did score in a 1-0 win against Ecuador. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of agent talk and such like about his future. There's speculation coming out over the weekend that he may be heading to Orlando City in the MLS. There's no future for him at United, is what the papers seem to say. And if United could get a decent fee for him, I guess he'll be shipped out in the summer. And we'll just finish off with Nani and Angelo Henriquez. So Nani, Sporting Lisbon, just after an unconvincing 1-1 draw in the Portuguese league. He didn't feature that much in the Portuguese international fixtures, especially not in their shock 2-0 defeat to Cape Verde. And then finally, Angelo Henriquez, a rare blip for him. He didn't get on the score sheet. Dinamo Zagreb played their second in the league rivals. It was a 2-2 draw but they're comfortably at the top of the Croatian Premier League, so you'd expect them to go on and win the title. So that's it for this week's loan roundup. There's a couple of midweek fixtures taking place and another set of fixtures at the weekend. So we're back same time next week with another roundup of how United's loanees are doing around the globe. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in below, like the video, anything questions you've got to ask, hit us up on Twitter or on YouTube, and thanks for watching.